Wow. On smoking gas, living fast, wearing velvet. Can you take a 4 or 5?
Yo guys, what's good? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to do the insane particle looking effect that you saw in the intro. So to start, you're going to want to do your velocity. If you already know how to do that and everything, you can just, I'll leave a timestamp on the screen right now when like the velocity ends, just if you want to get to the effect part or whatever. But if you want to start doing the velocity now, just listen to this part. And so now pretty much what you're going to do is have your beat drops marked. So this part right here, this little thing, I have that's where it's gonna start for me. So I put a marker there, and then my beat drop obviously I have that marked. And now on the kill, on the beat drop, I have the first frame where the numbers pop up. That's how I indicate it, and that's how you should probably for my velocity to work for you. So now what you're gonna do is press Control B on the clip, and now here when this little this beginning of my beat drop part starts, I don't like where my clip starts, kind of right here. So I want it to kind of start maybe over here, right there, but my clip starts, my beat thing starts there. So I'm going to cut my clip from the back, and then I'm going to pretty much just go over onto this beat drop and drag this back to where I want it to start. So that's right there, and now I'm just going to cut it, and I can just drag this part back out. So now what I'm going to want to do is click on this part where the beat drop, where the build-up part is, and retime controls and retime curve. And then zoom in, click the arrow, retime speed, unclick retime frame. And then pretty much go to the end, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames back, add a speed point, drag that up to 300% that line. And then you're going to drag this up, and then you're going to want to drag this line down to around 15, maybe 12%. And that makes it really long, but pretty much what you're going to do is click on it, go to optical flow, down here in video, and retime scaling, and then smoother. And then that'll make it really smooth. But now what you want to do is go into the beat drop, put your playhead on the beat drop, and then get this little circle and just drag it all the way over. And make sure it lines up perfectly with the beat drop, and then you can just close all that and drag it back down. But now we're going to do the on kill velocity, so retime controls on that, and retime curve on that, and then retime speed, unclick retime frame, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 frames, add a speed point, drag this up to 300, and then drag this bottom part down to like 33, and then you can just cut this down and make sure this is on optical flow as well. And so now what you want to do is close retime curve on that, and then just drag this up to, you're going to click on this and hold alt and just drag it up. And then you're going to want to pretty much go into color tab. Alright, so now what you want to do is to start it off, add an alpha output, connect this to that, the blue square to the blue circle, and now you're going to want to press this pen tool, keyframe corrector one at the very beginning, and just make a rough outline of your character. Doesn't have to be too perfect because we're going to be adjusting this. And yeah, and now you're going to want to add a inside softness of 25, like that. It looks a bit, red dots pop up, it's fine. And go to the next frame, and you're just going to want to pretty much just adjust it. I shouldn't have adjusted it, it doesn't move too much. And just go each frame, continue to adjust it each frame to how your skin or character moves. And yeah, there you go. So that's pretty much it. And now the softness is, you'll see if I drag it over here, you can see like a bit of the character is kind of peeking out, and a bit of it's kind of faded in. And now you're going to click on this character, and this is Sapphire Plugins, by the way. I have a new updated Sapphire install link in my description. It works, it's safe, no viruses or anything, so you can use that. And so I'm going to look up s_edge colorize. I'm going to drag this on, and if anything has s_, that means it's a Sapphire plugin, so just know that. And I'm going to now change the color. So pretty much keep the background black always, and make the top mine's gonna be pink, so I'm just gonna make this pinkish right there, and I'm just gonna make all of them like that. So, and yeah, it's like pinkish, I guess. And so now these match, and it looks cool, and it's kind of like a mask of the character. You can see it's like kind of staying purple the whole time because of our single mask. Alright, so now what you want to do is pretty much you want to drag on the Shockwave part, which most of you want. And so for this, I'm just, for the tutorial purposes, I want to delete this because I think it's kind of cringe and it's weird. And I'm just going to turn down the opacity on this down to like around 10. But you can keep it if you want, I just don't like how it looks. So I'm going to just drag it on. It's this purple looking thing. You can change the color if you go to color tab and you change the hue. In here, hue, change the hue, you can change it like 70 is blue. I'm going to keep it like this, purplish or whatever. And so now you can see it's not going to fit my thing perfectly, so I'm going to right click, retime controls, and retime curve. I'm going to unclick retime frame, and it probably won't fit yours either, so you're going to either have to make it faster or slower. For me, I'm going to have to make it faster to shrink it down. But yours might be slower. If you have to make it slower, make sure it's unoptical flow, but I'm making it faster, so I don't really need that. And now you're going to right click on it, open in Fusion page, control space, delta here, add that. If it's going to pop up here, you just hold shift and drag it on the line, and click this gray box, make it black, and then make the other gray box black as well to take out the background. And so now, and you can see it's not very centered, so I'm going to just adjust the centering of it. I'm going to drag it down a bit. So what you just want to do is go into effects and drag on an adjustment clip. And you're going to go into that, go into Fusion page and control space and add a transform. Click on the regular transform, the one that does not say XF. Add that on. And now at the very beginning, keyframe position X, position Y, zoom and rotate, all of those, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 frames in, or about a third of the way, fourth of the way through, and just change the position X to like 0.1, I'd say, and then make the zoom 1.25, and then make the position Y, make it up a little bit, like 0.1 as well, and then make the rotate like that, and then you're gonna have to make the zoom a little bit more, so like that. So that's cool, and that looks pretty good. And now right here you want to just reaffirm those keyframes, press it again, and then at the very end just reset them. So this is 0, that's 0, that's 1, and that's 0. That, and then you can tell that looks really linear. So now if you go to the spline and go to position X, click this little thing, and then we can just gotta make like this, like that, and pretty much just follow what I'm doing for each of them, because it can be a bit difficult, confusing. You're just pretty much just adjusting the values in the graph to make it look less linear and ease more. Do that, click position Y and click position X by clicking 2 times, click this little box with the arrow, and now you're going to want to do this. That. And now do the same for zoom, and pretty much just want to do the same for every time. So if it's like position X, you want to make it dip down either, or then if it's like position Y, you're going to want to make it go up. So for zoom, zoom is going up, so you're just going to want to make this go against the wall, and then go like that. No, yeah, just like that. And then rotate, this one's going down, so I'll make it this one curve against the bottom. Whoops. And you want to, and to do this, you're gonna want to click this thing and then just drag this thing down. You didn't know that, sorry. And then do that there, and then do that there. You don't have to do this step; it's optional, but I think it adds a little extra step to your. Makes it look a little nicer. And so this pretty much is something a lot of good editors. So it looks really like pops out and goes in. So that's pretty cool. That looks really cool. And now what you want to do is add a and you're gonna want to drag on the thing. It's gonna be called Dissolve Shake. It's a pre-shake on top of this. And just pretty much at the beginning make it 0, and then at the end make it around 0.1. And it's pretty much a pretty cool beat pre-shake, kind of like a wiggle, I don't know. Drag on flicker buildup and make it at the end 0.6 around there, and at the beginning 0 there. And now for the impact, you're just going to drag on the tilt impact. This one is just a simple one. It'll be in the presets in the description. And then you're also going to drag on the freaking 0 saturation on kill. Make that halfway long, and then make it fade out there. And then also drag on flicker on the kill. And make this a little shorter if you want. And now the last part is sound effects. So for this, I'm going to drag on my my normal pump headshot, because I used a normal pump in this clip. And I'm going to make that 8 volume. Make sure it's synced up pretty well. Yep, and then I'm going to drag sound 7 on there, and then I'm going to make this -5 volume. And then I'm going to drag God Impact Swoosh, this one, line it up there, drag it there, and then pretty much just go 5 frames forward, cut it, and then drag this 5 frames out because it's really loud. That's gonna be probably it for the video. I'm gonna render this out, and as you saw in as you saw in the intro, what it looked like. Hope this can help you out. We're on the road to 10K subscribers, so if you enjoyed, and if you're even still watching, consider subscribing. And yeah, peace. Selfish and the lady love me. Elvis.